All right, the Jacksonville Jags had an uncharacteristically slow start to a season in which we really had high hopes for them. And on this channel, we've been all about them. We think they're going to be really good. Season's young, and they're going to really prove it out, I think. If you're new to the channel, we make videos for teams that don't get the love nationally like they should. Not a lot of people talk about the Jags, even though they're going to be really good in a very tough AFC. We're Detroit Lions fans, so we're very similar. Actually, very similar in our paths. We haven't been great really forever, and last couple of years really starting to play a lot better. So the Jags have an opportunity against the Colts to really do some things in terms of really separate and get this season going that the way that they need to get it going. Here's the good news, and let's run through it here real quick. The Jags are going to get defensive tackle Devon Hamilton back. All right, they're going to start get him going. I don't know if he's going to play necessarily, but he comes back from IR. But the real story for me is that the Jags. Let me pull this up here. It's a player I love. And before we do that, we asked this question a couple videos ago. I'd love to hear it again. Who's your favorite under the radar Jacksonville Jags player? Somebody that's like not super obvious for the Jags fans out there. Let me know in the comments. I was a Fred Taylor guy, but that's might be too obvious. But Cardell or no. Fred. Okay, so Fred Jones. I'll let you guys answer. I loved the Jags when they were a franchise team and they were an expansion team, and I was just like, what? Like I thought the uniforms were crazy. They seemed so like exotic, and so then you had really good success right there, Mark Brunell. So let me know in the comments. You're under the radar guy, not anybody super obvious that you love. So here's the news. Dwayne DJ Smoot is back. He tore his Achilles last year, and this is a guy that look at this guy in 2022 season. He didn't even play all season, most of it. He recorded 21 tackles, 5 sacks, forced fumbles. He had pressures. This dude is a solid player for the Jags, and I really think these are the types of things. You start getting some defensive players back. You start getting in a groove offensively. The Jags are going to be just fine. This slow start was a little bit concerning, but now they got DJ Smoot coming back. And here's the thing about Smoot. Let me just pull this up. Okay. He has spent his entire career with Jacksonville. I didn't realize that. And up until last season, he didn't miss any games. I'm sorry. In 2018, he missed half the games. But other than that, 2017 played all games, 19 all games, 20 all games, 21 all games. The guy doesn't go down. He's a staple. He's a rock in this foundation or in this franchise. And I really love to see the Jags getting guys healthy and getting back. Craig and I have been making videos about the Jags all summer, or really towards the end of the summer, going into training camp, and we're like, hello, why is nobody talking about this team? The running game's coming on a little bit. There's things that the Jags are going to be able to do. And what I'm, I guess, most excited about is if you look at the depth chart for the Jags as they get guys coming back. Yes, Zay Jones is out. Offensive line is a little banged up right now, but you've got your main horses ready to roll. And then defensively, if you can just pick it up a little bit, need a little bit more from Trayvon Walker. And the Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson stuff starting to come out a little bit. I don't buy that yet. It's only the second year. I think Aiden's just really good, and that's fine. And Trayvon can be really good as well, and just like not maybe as good still. I'm fine with Trayvon Walker. Being a Lions fan, seeing Aiden's great. Trayvon Walker's good too, and he'll be just fine. Don't worry about him at all. I think he's going to be good. But here's what I love, and we'll pull this up too. You look at the schedule for the Jacksonville Jags, and really this game's huge. You win this game, you control now the division if you can beat the Colts, and this is what you're trying to do in the division. You win the division, home playoff game, and then you roll. But if you look at the schedule, this is what I love. Let's blow this up a little bit. Okay. You've got Colts Jags right here. That's such a winnable game, but it's a tricky game as well. Colts Jags, and then Saints, tricky but winnable. Steelers, tricky but winnable, because here's the thing. Right now, 49ers, that's tough. Titans, let's go. Win that game. Texans, win that game. Bengals, tricky. Browns, tricky. Ravens, win that game. You said win, win, win. So I only see 3 opportunities for true losses. The rest are these kind of tweener teams like the Texans. Texans are good, but not great. They're good. I mean, they can definitely beat you any given Sunday. But let's go Browns. Same thing. Like I don't know, Bucks, Ravens, Titans twice still. So this is a must win. Get everything back on schedule for you, and by having a stud, I mean, just an absolute stud like Smoot. And when I say stud, I mean, is this guy like an all timer? No. That's why I asked the question, kind of the under radar guy that you love. This guy's been here from the beginning. He's just a solid piece to your franchise. Use him and let's go. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this. Love to see Smoot back. Love to see that there's guys getting healthy. Still have some injuries out there, but overall, this is a healthy team that's going to make an absolute run in the AFC. People are counting them out. They counted them out going into this year because shoot, you guys won a playoff game last year. And yet it's like, Chiefs, Bengals, everyone's talking about these other teams, Buffalo Bills. I love the Jags and think that they have a real opportunity to make a run in the playoffs and into the Super Bowl. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.